hazini yako.
Oh, hizi ndo zenye ulitaka sasa.
Yes, please. Thank you. Naona.
Utaibiwa hiyo GoPro wewe. Nani wewe? Mashallah.
Yo, we can see the...
Nikaona hapana. Ama unataka kuwa kwa BTS hata wewe.
Shikane.
Na hiyo viatu zako hizo. Unge slide.
Unakushika kule.
Na nikiangalia.
Ewe. Jua.
Hebu tuone wavivu.
Anything for the shots.
Yeah. Oh, mlifika hapa mwisho? Yo, we go for a boat ride. Look at that view.
So here we are.
Lakini bado tukifika pale, there's a much better view here. So the park tunakwenda hivi usali na tuende pale pia juu ya mlima ndio watu silence. It was just somehow bushy. But now we looked at why do we have just bushy, and we have a park here where we can interpret this to become a nature trail where people can walk along all the way kwenda huko juu, and it's very therapeutic, especially for couples wale wamekosana. Yeah, it works. If you walk from there all the way from there mpaka hapo juu, by the time you get there mapenzi imerudiana. So now you can see how the lake has increased. All these trees, all this part, paka unaona kwa ile post system huko mbele. All that was forest. Paka huko mbele. Haya, the main gate was somewhere here. I don't know if that's the one. Ama ile ni boat. Ama ni mabad. So it was here. Yeah, and then you see it was 15 meters high. Paka kwa ceiling. Up to the ceiling of the gate. Alafu hiyo ni mabati yake huko. So you can imagine ni maji kiasi gani hii imeongezeka. If it has come all the way 15 meters high.
Oh, imetembea.
Alafu imekuja huku 15 meters high.
What? Ati high?
Yeah.
High.
That was the main
gate. That was the main gate ile imefunikwa.
What?
Alafu ceiling yake.
Unajua hayo ni kubwa.
So that's a lot of water. Ile forest yote ilikuwa hapa. Previously ilikuwa tukiingia tunaingia kwa hiyo gate. Alafu sasa tunazunguka hivi, kulikuwa na barabara inazunguka hivi, ungeweza kuzunguka lake yenyewe hivi ama kwenda hivi. But maji ilizidi ikafunika hizo barabara, ikafunika hizo forest zote. Unaona sasa nini? Ile kaiko inaonekana vizuri ukiwa hapa. Ilikuwa covered na miti. So miti zote zimeisha. Then iko na fish siku hizi. So that phenomenon of the fish, people talk about fish kitoka Egerton, but fish kitoka Njoro. But that's not the reality. Ile fish ilikuwa hapa, this fish had been there. It was a tiny tilapia, very tiny but very poisonous. Ile fish ilikuwa hapa. So with the increase ya maji na nini, so na Egerton walikuwa wanafanya sampling ya hizo tilapia. Ile maji ilikuwa inaongezeka. So vile li sample nini ikaongezeka. Samaki zikazana until siku za COVID watu wakiwa home. Ndio vile maji iliongezeka ndio watu wakaanza upande huku kwanza huku waruti. Juu maji ilifika kwao. So maji kufika huko ndio watu wanaanza kuona samaki zinarukaruka. Ndio story ikatokea, narrative ikatokea, hiyo samaki imetoka kwa pond ya mzungu ikakuja huku. But that's not the narrative. The reality is Egerton ndio alikuwa anafanya testing. but the fish is poisonous, very very poisonous, and ita kupoison leo, but when you eat it polepole, there's a lot of lead and all that kutoka kwa maji, because you see haina outlet, and uchafu yote ya town inakuja hapa. Ile sewage system nyingine iko pale ilikuwa overflood, so ilikuwa imeshikana na lake, so sewage yote ilikuwa inaingia huku, na bado ile sewage inatoka huku, although ile huku inakuwa controlled, but it's very toxic. So we've done a lot of research about it. We at one point asked the KWS to do the research. Research tulifanya kutoka hapa nje kuingia hapa ndani, kusonga hapa katikati kwenda mpaka kwa shores katikati ya lake huko, all around. We did that to identify the levels of toxicity, and it is quite toxic. So hiyo research KWS walifanya, when we identified how toxic it is and we wanted action, wakatu KWS ikajitoa ikasema hiyo report lazima iende headquarters ndio iko accepted. And then luckily the county was doing its own research. Ilikuwa imepatia experts from different parts, wakafanya detail wakuja na report, and the county was very proud to showcase we have a report about Lake Nakuru. So we just took that report and went with it to court. So we went to court, wakatutukana, you know how county wanna behave.
Yeah.
But we ended up winning the case. So the governor was jailed for 6 months.
Governor.
Or fine of 2 million. Now she has appealed. And then when we saw the way she's appealing and how desperate she is, and what we wanted is just action. So we have not pursued the case further. But now we have international organizations looking at it, and it's quite embarrassing. So hizo nini unasikia hizo flies zinakuguzaguza.
Yeah.
Hizo ni zile flies za buffalo. Zinakuanga ile pale. So you can see one? Yeah. So those flies akaendagi.
Iko na wadha.
Iya hizo.
Kuna wadha pia.
Iko na lens moja.
But it's clear.
Very clear and wide.
I like the clarity. It's a wide lens. Ni refu hizi na ama si just no maana, that's why it floods a lot. Actually, unaona hadi pale ile nyasi imechange.
Kwa mentally prepared kwa hiyo. Hii ni ready for
Maji upanda. Oh my god. Maji hadi zile miti ni maji tu imeuliwa na maji. Azi siku kwa. But ina depend. Kuna saa hii the way it's raining kila siku. I imagine unafanya vlogging. Vlog it.
Yes, yes.
Kwa ile ridge. Nitapia shot nimeona mwalimu akirekodi watu wakipita.
Oh.
Amenipata also create. Which Simba?
Mtaona watu
wakiweka event hapa.
Asituliweka event hapa.
Kuweka stage hapo. Kuleta those Burundi dancers, those drummies. Wakashikia gari pale. Sasa walikuja kutoka huko wakidrum. You can imagine how colorful that was. Alafu ukichukua picha na hii background.
Wallahi.
Hii Simba imefungwa.
Unaweza kama kuna simu sasa. For real? Kwani huku siku yenye nilikuwa nakujaga.
Hiyo ni ile enzi ya kitambo.
Wallahi.
nasema chukue miguu.
Hadi wanaingia kwa internet.
Okay, hiyo iko. Bwana mimi nilikuwa najuaga hapa tu ni kisu tu inatolewa.
Na unaambiwa leta. Nikataa.
Sigaya. Ai, iko sawa.
Ni joto man.
Nini unaitia Mungu hivyo kwa nguvu?
Record kipanda tu. get the view. You can use it. It's like an establishing shot, so you can use it. Oh, look at that.
Hello beautiful people, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk about one of the most beautiful and peaceful places here in Nakuru, a place known as Honeymoon Hill. Honeymoon Hill is located inside Lake Nakuru National Park, and it is one of those places that truly reminds you how beautiful nature can be. If you have ever visited Lake Nakuru National Park, then you know the park is already famous for its wildlife, its flamingos, and its breathtaking landscapes. But Honeymoon Hill offers something even more special. When you drive up the hill, the first thing you notice is the quietness. There's this peaceful feeling that surrounds the place. The air feels fresh, the breeze is gentle, and the view from the top is simply amazing. From Honeymoon Hill, you can see the wide landscape of Lake Nakuru National Park. You can see the lake stretching across the horizon, sometimes covered with flamingos depending on the season. You can also see animals moving slowly from across the plains, zebras grazing, buffaloes walking together, and sometimes even rhinos in the distance. It is the kind of place where you stop talking for a moment because the beauty speaks for itself. Now many people ask, why is it called Honeymoon Hill? The name came from the romantic atmosphere of this place. In the past, couples visiting the park would come up to this hill to enjoy the quiet view together. It became a special spot where people could sit, relax, talk, and enjoy each other's company while overlooking the beautiful lake and the park. Because of that peaceful and romantic setting, the place slowly became known as Honeymoon Hill. But today, the hill is not just for couples, it is a place for everyone. Families, friends, travelers, and nature lovers. Many people visit the hill to take photos, enjoy the scenery, and simply breathe in the calmness of nature. If you're someone who loves photography, this is one of the best spots in the park. The views are perfect for photos, especially during sunrise or sunset. The light hits the lake and the surrounding hills in such a beautiful way. And if you love creating content or vlogging, Honeymoon Hill is definitely a place worth capturing. The background alone can make your video look amazing. Another beautiful thing about this place is the sense of perspective it gives you. When you stand there and look out over the park, you realize how big and beautiful the world really is. Sometimes in our daily lives we get busy, stressed, or caught up in many things. But when you visit places like this, you remember to slow down and appreciate the little moments. Nature has a way of calming the mind. For visitors coming to Nakuru, Lake Nakuru National Park is already a must-visit destination. But if you come here, make sure you don't miss Honeymoon Hill. It is one of those hidden gems inside the park that gives you a completely different experience. The drive up the hill is also very enjoyable. Along the way, you might see the bones by the roadside, antelopes moving through the grass, or even birds flying across the sky. Every moment inside the park feels like a small adventure. And when you finally reach the top of the Honeymoon Hill, you'll understand why so many people love this place. It's peaceful, it's scenic, and it's perfect reminder of how beautiful Kenya truly is.
All the way. So we were negotiating for that, and then this was going to be our lounge for watu wakikuja
The lounge,
tutengeneze hapa, so una order food huko na
Inaletwa
relax
hapa.
hapa unaletewa hapa.
As you see the monkeys.
Yeah, hizi monkeys, baboon, lili, animals, buffalo, swaras.
Unataka kuingia ndani kudu. Si haina stima though, but sisi tumshike.
Karibu.
And as we continue standing there at Honeymoon Hill, something interesting begins to happen. You start to slow down, your breathing becomes calmer, your mind becomes clearer, and for a moment you forget about the busy world outside the park. It's amazing how nature can do that. Sometimes we move through life so fast that we forget to pause and simply appreciate what is around us. But places like Honeymoon Hill remind us that peace can be found in the simplest moments. A cool breeze, a quiet hill, and a beautiful view. When you look down from the hill, you can see the vast landscape of Lake Nakuru National Park, stretching far and wide. The lake shines under the sunlight, and depending on the season, you might see thousands of flamingos forming a pink line along the shore. It's one of the most unique sights you can witness in Kenya. Bird lovers especially enjoy this place because the park is home of hundreds of bird species, from pelicans gliding across the water to eagles flying high above the cliffs. The sky is always alive with movement, and if you're lucky, you might even see some wildlife from the hill. Sometimes buffaloes gather in groups on the grasslands, zebras move slowly across the plains, and occasionally rhinos can be spotted from a distance. Every visit feels different. One day you might see animals everywhere. Another day you might just enjoy the quietness and the view. But either way, the experience always leaves you feeling refreshed. Another thing that makes Honeymoon Hill special is the feeling of connection it gives you. When you stand there looking at the lake, the hills, and endless horizon, you realize how rich Kenya is naturally beautiful. We often travel far looking for amazing places, yet sometimes the most beautiful experiences are right here at home. For content creators, vloggers, and photographers, Honeymoon Hill is truly a gem. The natural lighting, the open landscape, and the peaceful environment make it a perfect location for capturing memorable moments. You don't need fancy equipment. Even a simple phone camera can capture stunning shots here because the background itself is already breathtaking. Many visitors will also enjoy taking a short walk around the area, stretching their legs after the drive, taking time to absorb the scenery. And while you're here, you might notice something else. People become quieter, visitors speak in softer voices, almost as if they don't want to disturb the peace of the place. That's the kind of respect nature inspires. It reminds us that we are just visitors in this beautiful environment. So the next time you plan a visit to Lake Nakuru National Park, make sure Honeymoon Hill is on your list. Take a few minutes to stop there, step out of the car, and allow yourself to truly experience the view. Look at the lake, feel the wind, listen to the birds. Those are the moments that stay with you long after you leave. And who knows, maybe one day you will come back again, bringing friends or family and sharing the same beautiful experience with them, because places like Honeymoon Hill are not just about the view, they're about the feeling they leave in your heart. Sometimes the best experiences are not the loud or crowded ones. Sometimes the best experiences are the quiet moments, standing on a hill, feeling the wind and looking at nature stretching far beyond what your eyes can see. So if you ever find yourself in Nakuru, consider visiting Honeymoon Hill inside Lake Nakuru National Park. Take your time, enjoy the view, take some photos, and most importantly, allow yourself to feel the peace that the place offers. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more lifestyle, travel, and nature content. Until the next video, stay positive, stay inspired, and keep exploring the beauty around you.